be looking to take. Opening ball coming up. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
A few moves made in the field. First ball of the match.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Pinged off the bat.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh! Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. No, terrible shot. 5 runs added in the over. The Power are 5 for none.
First over gone, and a respectable start by the batters.
Franklin, the pace bowler coming into the attack. But it drops safely. Franklin with a huge appeal. Wow, what a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them, and this could be a huge swing of momentum.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Doesn't beat the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch. An absolute screamer. Diving away to the side, taking a great catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Keeper!
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Power are 10 for 3. Couldn't get it through the field.
Oh.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Shot, at least 2 on offer.
Let's back the bowler up. Let's back the bowler up, lads.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Franklin from the southern end.
Hey.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
Hey. Yeah. No. Oh.
Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 3 runs added in that over. The Power, 20 for 3. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. That's a boundary save for sure. Good running, they should come back for 2. Absolute jaffer there. The edge flies through the gap though, and there'll be some runs on offer. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
of a change-up in the field now.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Finds the fielder with that shot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Power at 29 for 3. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Some adjustments to the field. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Hey!
Wow, that's missed a lot.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Trouble.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Nearly gets the edge. Franklin with a great delivery there. And that flicks.
गुनीत भाई 1 मिनट वेट करना, बॉलिंग नहीं करना, 1 मिनट बाद. जल्दी करो भाई.
Norkia coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
रेडी गुनीत भाई. बंदा फील्डिंग ही चेंज कर लेता है उतनी देर में. ओके.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Norkia from the northern end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Three runs added in that over. The power, 41 for 3.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Smith, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the southern end. Everyone's gone up.
Bowling.
And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Down the ground, but hits the stumps. Unlucky there, but they should scamper through for a cheeky single. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. Down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. They'll get at least one here. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. No, terrible shot. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Oh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Smith from the southern end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover field. Needs to be on target. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. You didn't hear or see anything.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four. How will the bowler respond?
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Neesham into the attack now from the northern end. Right out of the middle.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Edge, but it drops safely. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Hussain, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the southern end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Oh, nice.
ये दो स्लीपर हो आप वो भी आपको ही है।
अरे भाई मैं फील्ड चेंज कर रहा था गलती से बटन दब गया।
क्या क्या
फील्ड चेंज कर रहा था गलती से बटन दब गया।
वो तो मैं ही रहा हूँ, मेरे को बाल मैंने अभी सेट भी नहीं हुआ था अपने बाल। मुझे पता ही है ये फील्डिंग सही करनी है आपने।
हाँ वो गलती से हो गया।
चलो कोई नहीं।
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Trouble. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Went downtown and did it very well.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Misses everything. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Good shot. A beauty.
End of the 12th over.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Neesham from the northern end.
Change of
Going
bowling.
with spin
the
now.
captain is going with the spinner.
How will he reply?
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that ball has been
क्या हुआ?
hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much
पिन मारना सीखते हो?
power,
पता नहीं, तुक्का ही लग रहा है।
certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Wow, that's missed a lot. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Times it to perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Norkia back on now.
The bowler comes into the attack.
Needs a dot ball.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Gun, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nearly gets the edge. Norkia with a great delivery there. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Gone, knocked him over. Just too much pace there.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the northern end. Hadley taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Can't get that outside the ring field. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. Free off it. The Power are 117 for 7. Norkia from the southern end. Neesham has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Oh! A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Yeah. The ball and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Shot, at least 2 on offer. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Good running. They should come back for 2. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Franklin has been going really well here. Comes back on from the northern end. No, terrible shot. Drives into the covers. That looks like it's going all the way.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the field with a great shot. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Nice shot. Straight to gully. That's a boundary save for sure. A direct hit and this could be gone. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field.
Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Hussain, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the southern end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Hussain from the southern end.
A few moves made in the field.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Worked away. That's a nice single. McCoy ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. McCoy waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle, and it flew to the boundary. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Brilliant shot there.
The timing unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. Trouble.
गुनीत भाई हेलो आपने ब्लू ना अपने येलो भी नहीं की सिर्फ ये ग्रीन और रेड की है हैं स्पिन पे कलर रोल नहीं है और यार मुझे क्या रूल का पता है हद हो गई है मैं तो सबको 3 कलर करवा रहा हूँ कमाल हो गई है फुरकान ने कुछ कर दिया यार हद हो गई है पता नहीं कितने रूल चेंज कर दिए हैं क्या तमाशा बहन जो तमाशा बन के रख दिया गेम
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Needs to be on target. Misses everything. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Yes, keeper, keeper.
11 runs added there. The Power are 149 for 9. Hussain to bowl the last over. Hussain from the southern end.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that's missed a lot. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. McCoy has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Off the middle of the bat. Needs a direct hit. The bowler looks really confident. Batter doesn't seem sure. Looked to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10